good afternoon. I'm already hot and sweaty. Gross. I have some friends who had said that they would be interested in seeing the progress of what we're doing with the house that we bought, the little one-room schoolhouse that had been renovated into a 2-bedroom house. I'm so sweaty, my glasses keep falling down my nose. July in Canada, you wouldn't think it'd be this hot, but it is. So, as a designer, kind of a hazard of the job, I guess, is that I can't go into a space and not want to change something. This is a cute little house, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit us. So it's got a lot of wainscoting. I mean, you think about an old schoolhouse, an old schoolhouse is going to be, say hi to Oliver. It's going to have lots of this wainscoting. It is turned horizontally for a lot of it, and then at the bottom it is vertically. I cannot get my glasses to stay up on my face. Goodness. Anyway, the ceiling is done. It's pretty much everywhere. I'm not sure how that's all going to pan out because my initial reaction is I don't love it. I don't love it. But I also don't want to be disrespectful to the history. But I want it to be ours. Has to feel like ours. So here are some things that we have decided to change. There's no way I can be on television. I can tell you that right now. Like, good land. All right, here we go. So when you walk in the door, this is the side door. This deck will need to be changed. Goodness, look at that mess. And look, there's a hole over here. Like you could fall right through. It's that bad. But I mean, this lady who had this house before is green thumb extraordinaire. It's a little overgrown now, I think, because somebody hasn't been taking care of it. But her name was Donna, and she was definitely the green thumb. So anyway, it had cute cupboards. It did, but they weren't my style. And I think they had been here for quite a while, so it was time for an update. So they've been pulled out. They're all disassembled in the garage and ready to be sold to somebody who wants them for a cottage or a rental or something like that, which we do have rentals. You're probably thinking, why aren't you putting them in your rentals? That would make sense, wouldn't it? But I'm not a fan. So yeah, I want, even my rentals, I want them to feel like us. Okay, so this is what I'm working on right now. I'm going to take this wall out. I'm going through and using the reciprocating saw here and there when I can, but you see all the electrical, I have to be really careful. So I'm using also the pry bar, and then I'm just pulling it off. And you're probably also thinking, well, why aren't you covering up that hardwood floor? And the truth is the hardwood floor is not going to make the cut, folks. It's the plan right now is to put vinyl plank over top of it. And you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? But I'm not a fan of orange, like that red oak. I'm not a fan. So it's coming. We're going to put something over top of it. And so I'm going to take this straight back, so that you'll be able to see into the kitchen better. And then this part over here that's open, we're going to build up and finish that off. And then we're going to put a barn door right here. All right, so Dana, you were so sure that you were going to be able to
do
the plumbing by yourself. And what happened?
One of the shutoffs popped out after I had already.
And how high was the water going, Dana?
I
think it's almost the ceiling.
8 feet, 10 feet.
There's water all over the freaking floor. Get the electrical stuff out of the puddle. Dara videotapes as you get electrocuted in our first episode on YouTube. Oh dear.